Hello, my cha-cha time listeners. I would like to say good morning. First of all, good morning. And it's my birthday. And I promise to bring you more information, more news that you can use, okay? So we know that Mr. Tim Norman has been trending in today's topics, okay? He's been trending ever since we discovered, or may I say they discovered, that his murder for hire plot against his nephew, Andre Montgomery, whom I can continue to say, may he rest in peace. And my heart goes out to Mrs. Michelle Griggs and family. Well, anyway, Mr. Tim Norman hired a new attorney. Now, he did not fire his court appointed attorney that he had. He did not fire him. He was removed due to conflict of interest. Okay, he was removed due to conflict of interest. And Timothy Norman had a private lawyer, Mr. John P. Rogers. Now, Tim has been reported that he has absolutely no money. He's broke. He owes everybody. He's in too deep, and he owes everybody. So everybody's assuming, myself included, that his mom, Miss Robin Montgomery, the owner and founder of Sweetie Pies, the only restaurant that's open now is the Upper Crust. Okay, she is a pillar of the community, and people know her well. So I don't know if Mr. John P. Rogers, I'm pretty sure he knows Miss Robbie. I'm pretty sure he knows Miss Robbie. But I wanted to give you a little background on Mr. John P. Rogers. I told you I was going to come back. And also, today is Tim's first hearing. Okay, this is just his hearing to see if he can get bail or whatever and whatnot instead of his detention date. His detention. Um, I do know that it's today at 2:30, and I do have the phone number for the Zoom in case you want to listen in. I will be listening in, and I will try my best to record it and then come back and play it on my podcast and for my YouTube. Okay, so I want to go ahead and jump right into Mr. John P. Rogers here. Mr. John P. Rogers' attorney profile. He's a top-rated criminal defense attorney in St. Louis, Missouri. He is of Rogers and Sebastianos and Banty LLP. He was selected to Super Lawyers 2006 until present this year now. Okay, he's been licensed since 1993, and he received his education at St. Louis University School of Law. His practices criminal defense is 80%. His criminal defense white collar is 20%. Now he is a super lawyer. Okay, you all. He's selected as a super lawyer, like I said, from 2006 to 2020. He has gotten some high profile people off, like high profile cases. He's gotten criminals off, but I am not going to panic here. Okay, I just want to fill my audience in on who Mr. Rogers is and who Tim hired. And that's why I believe Tim was delaying things, because he knew what he was doing. And I know he's been in contact with his mom, of anybody. He's been in contact with his family, okay? Tim has absolutely no money. It's been reported he's broke. I mean, he owes everybody. He owes everybody. He's in too deep. He's open all those restaurants. As soon as they open, they was closing, okay? And you just can't open business like that and close them and not have repercussions behind that. So he owes people, and I know Miss Roberts, somebody came through in the PJ used to say in the clutch for him. Somebody came through for him. But his attorney profile states that the principal founding member of Rogers, Sebastianos, and Banty LLP, John P. Rogers provides federal and state criminal defense representation to clients throughout the state of Missouri. From the firm's office in St. Louis, he handles a variety of matters, including child pornography and other sex offenses, driving under the influence, murder, kidnapping, assault and battery, drug possession, trafficking, and white collar crimes such as embezzlement, bank fraud, securities violation, and Medicare and Medicaid fraud during his career. Mr. Rogers has tried more than 125 cases to verdict, okay? In 1988, Mr. Rogers graduated from Missouri State University with a Bachelor of Science in Finance. He then went to attend St. Louis University School of Law and received his Juris Doctor in 1992. Prior to founding his current firm in January 2017, Mr. Rogers was managing partner at another St. Louis criminal defense firm. He is admitted to practice before all Missouri and Illinois state courts. He is also admitted to practice before the U.S. Court District Courts for the Eastern and Western District of Missouri, the U.S. District Courts of the Central and Southern District of Illinois, the U.S. Courts of Appeals for the 7th and 8th Circuits, and the Supreme Court of the United States. Mr. Rogers has received an AV preeminent peer review rating through Martindale-Hubbell and a superb peer review rating through AVO. A former member of the Board of Directors of the Missouri Association of Criminal Defense Lawyers, he remains active in that organization as well as in the National Association of Criminal Defense Lawyers and the Illinois State Bar Association. It says Martindale-Hubbell Distinguished and Martindale-Hubbell Notable, are certification marks used under license in accordance with the Martindale-Hubbell certification procedures, standards, and policies. Martindale-Hubbell is the facilitator of a peer review rating process. Ratings reflect the anonymous opinions of members of the bar and the judiciary. I had to think about jurisdiction, but judiciary. Martindale-Hubbell peer review ratings fall into two categories: legal ability and general ethical standards. Okay, and I also read like a case they had done. It was a murder. The man allegedly, said like that, murdered his wife, and Mr. John P. Rogers got him off. Okay, he got him off, but it's still, it's still not to say that there is no hope for Tim, because Tim had a laundry list of things that all point to the arrows of him. Now, it's all going to boil down to Miss Dumb Terica. That's what I call her, because Terica did a very stupid, foolish move here. She did a foolish move, and that was helping him in this plot to kill his nephew, okay? So the only breaking ground is her story. If she tells the truth and stick with it, because like I said in the previous podcast, she dropped the ball at the point when Andre got out of the car. That's where she dropped the ball for me, because her story is believable all the way up to that point, because there's no way you didn't see what happened and you don't know who did what they did. You were in on the plot. It's no way that Tim brought you halfway into the game and then tell you who, what, when, where, why, how. That is just totally impossible. I never ever heard of somebody bringing somebody in on a plot or a scheme and then don't reveal who else is in on the scheme. Because to me, everybody that's hands on deck has to know who's hands on deck. And I can't quite remember who it was. It was a president, I think, that said the best kept secret between three people, two are dead. So I know for a fact that whoever else, I don't believe in nobody but her and Tim. That's my opinion. Was in on this, she know who it is. Either she bought somebody from Memphis with her, or it was someone, either Tim did the shooting, she did the shooting, or someone she brought with her did the shooting, or Tim had somebody on set, on spot, and she knew, because there's no way they let her get all the way up to that point and then drop out. Don't tell her anything. No. She knows, and she was trying to play the court with her baby and everything. But I do believe now, since he has a high-profile lawyer, whoever is aiding her, is possibly going to tell her you looking at life, but he simply may get off. Okay, they might not give you death, but you looking at life in prison where he only may spend 25 to 60 years. Or, because they're going to get him on that the fraudulent insurance claim. I don't care who this lawyer is. They might not have enough evidence to pin him to actually, we know he did the murder. We know he did this. But, eyes of law, y'all know how that falls. They might not can pin him for the murder, but they definitely have whim to pin him on that fraudulent insurance claim, okay? And he can serve some years for that. But I do believe, and I think they're going to try him outside of that district, because in hopes that he get a fair trial. But this case, like I said, you are high profile, and I don't think it's maybe a couple of people. When I say a handful of people that probably feel like Tim is innocent until proven guilty, and that is the courts. That is how law asks us to see it, as innocent to proven guilty. But some things, it's just concrete and it's plain as day, and you see it, and you already see it. I mean, God sees it. It's there, and people have discerning spirits as well. Tim did this. Now, the shooting, I don't know. Me personally, I feel Tim shot him. I feel Tim shot him. And they were the only two involved. He lied. I think he lied when he said his friends wanted to get up on him. If Tim was to ever get out, he'll get got. And I'm just going to be honest. He's going to get got by people he owed money. And then his so-called friends, he said, because I'm telling you something about people. They can care cahoots about you and going back to prison themselves. So, he talking about friends. At least that's Terica Ellis' view of point of the story. But if that's so true, then you still stupid, Terica, because you did a stupid thing. Even up to that, you did a stupid thing. The whole thing was stupid by you knowing he was plotting to kill his nephew. You knew that. Like I said, she knew everything. She lured him out of that recording studio with a pair of jeans. So I didn't care less about that. But I just want to come back and give you that information. And I will be listening in on the hearing. It's today, my birthday, October the 13th, 2020, and it will be at 2:30. It will be a Zoom phone call, okay? It will not be any cameras, but it will be a Zoom phone call. So that phone number, in case you want to listen in, I'm going to listen in, try my best to record. That phone number is 1-669-254-5252. 1-669-254-5252. And the PIN number you need is 1-610-937910. Again, this is the PIN ID number you need, 1-610-937910. I will be listening in. If you don't want to listen in, I'm going to listen in myself personally. And I'm going to bring the phone call back to my listeners, okay? Because I love you and I care for you, and I want you to stay in the loop of what's going on in the news, okay? And I'm also still following the case of Malia Bass. I'm following her. That's the little toddler, 2-year-old, that was killed by her mom and who was a stepdad. It was just the mom's boyfriend. So I don't even want to say stepdad. They were not married. The mom and the boyfriend. They killed the baby, put her in the drain, and then moved her body into the lake. I'm still following that case. And I'm also following little Saaya Deals, who dad left her in the car to die in the heat, refused to save his daughter. Rather, he wanted to save his car. And like I said, I don't know who's the biggest dummy between him and Tim. And I want to add in Malia Bass' mother and the boyfriend. Anybody who has anything to killing with children or people, period. I think you're just sick. And I mean, you're sick and demented. You let Satan use you for a puppet. But I'm going back to Mr. Tim Rogers here. I'm, glad he's a super lawyer. Hey, kudos. kudos to him being a super lawyer, and kudos to his career. But yeah, I serve a God who's mighty and powerful, just and pure. And when he says something, it stays and it's solid. So I don't see Tim getting away with this. I don't even see him getting away with the murder. People, like I said, it's only probably a handful. When I say handful, I do mean one handful of people that think he's innocent to proven guilty. And by law, they got to prove it. But it's going to be some jurors, I believe, that say, look, we see this. I don't care. They have the burner phones and they have Terica and this story of luring him out with these jeans and she hearing fire works or whatever. She heard the gunshots go off. But no, something's just not right. So I don't understand how they're going to play off the fact that Tim was set up. How are you going to play that off? How are you going to play that off? Andre was supposed to go back and have a lie detector test due to the robbery of his grandmother's house because he had something to prove. He was going to prove that his uncle was the one who really robbed her house. And Tim had to stop him. And Tim intervened with a stupid plan and brought along Dum Dum Terica and anybody else who were in on it. You just stupid too, whether they brought you to the forefront or not. God knows, and he saw everything. Okay, he knows. We might not ever know. We may leave here and not ever know the real, true story of that tragic night that happened. But God knows, and he saw you, Tim, Terica, and if anybody else was involved, he saw you. But that is all for my Cha-Cha Time listeners. You have just been Cha-Cha Time in the news. And don't forget to check me out on YouTube because I'm going to go right on over here to YouTube and I'm going to upload a video as well about this. Then I want you to check me out on Instagram. I have a Facebook page, but I mainly just do my podcast and my YouTube and Instagram and Twitter. I am on Twitter, okay, because I post my podcast on Twitter as well. So don't forget to check me out and support my YouTube channel. Support me. I'm trying to grow. Yes, I am a teacher, but this is my little side job that I love. I love doing. I love keeping people in the loop with the news, and I like to talk. I'm a chatterbox, okay? I'm a chatterbox. I had a teacher tell me a long time ago. She just called me chatterbox and Geekobox. So I love to chatter, and I do love to laugh. But it's somebody's birthday. It's somebody's birthday. Whose birthday is it? Whoop, whoop. Whose birthday is it? Whoop, whoop. It's Charlene Anderson's birthday. Charlene Anderson's birthday. Whose birthday is it? Whoop, whoop. Whose birthday is it? Whoop, whoop. And I want to wish you the best of the day. And I'm just glad to be living today. I really am. I'm glad to be living. And tomorrow is Andre's birthday. So I'm just light up my little thing with blue hearts for rest in peace for Andre. And my prayers go out to his family. My prayers go out to his family, Michelle Briggs, and her beautiful family. And I'm wishing them the best as well, okay, as they endure this agony hearing and trial that they're going to have to partake on. So let's keep them lifted up in prayer, okay? Let's keep them lifted up in prayer and pray for the enemies. Pray that they see the error of their ways. All right, that is all. You have been Cha-Cha Time in the news. And if I get any more other news, I will be back. But I will be back with Tim's hearing. Have a great day.